We're going to play a little music now by Henry Fillmore. I've been talking a lot about John Philip Sousa. And we're going to play a piece of music that's sort of a take on a very odd radio situation. You realize that in the 1930s, 1920s and 1930s, radio was king. You had radio, and that's how you got your news, that's how you got your education. There were all sorts of educational programs on there. There was all sorts of music on there. The Bell Telephone Hour, the Hellman's Mayonnaise program, the Coca-Cola Hour, it refreshes. The Lucky Strike Hour, it's toasted. I'd walk a mile for a camel, the Camel Caravan, you know, all that sort of stuff from the radio period. But Henry Fillmore, this composer, was a very popular radio star throughout the United States and did some recordings. One of the things that made him unique, besides other bandmasters, was he had a dog that could bark in time with music. True story. I have recordings of this dog. Columbia Records put out a recording of Mike the Radio Hound, he was called. And he was a stray, and Henry found him, and he realized that if Henry went like this, the dog barked. And so the light bulb went off on his head, and Henry started writing pieces of music. They did radio broadcasts, and people would write in saying, oh, that's one of your drummers or something, just barking in the background. But he went to New York finally, and Henry conducted the Goldman Band, and there was Mike the Radio Hound on a chair right in front, 20,000 people. So everyone saw the evidence of this, that this dog could bark in time with the music, particularly when Henry's conducting music flew off the podium. It was an outdoor concert, and he wasn't conducting at all. He went down to pick up the music, and the dog barked in time with the music. So that's how smart this dog was. Mike the Radio Hound is no longer with us. He's gone to his reward. But I have Ike Evans back in the tuba section, who has graciously consented to fill in the role of Mike the Radio Hound. And this is a piece of music. It's basically a story about a farmer boy, but he wasn't like any other farmer boy. He was a whistling farmer boy. And he decides to go out with his dog, Mike the Radio Hound. So here it is by Henry Fillmore, The Whistling Farmer Boy.